Now, a Cumbrian bodybuilder has won first prize at a global bodybuilding competition held in London earlier this month. Dan Graham came out on top in his category at the Miami Pro Universe Championships. Here's Dan taking part in the competition. Here he is in the studio now.
Yeah, lovely to see you, Dan. Now, first of all, you came third in this competition last year, first this time round.
Yep.
What does it mean to you?
Everything. It's been a dream for 4 years in the making, working out for this, training for this, learning about this for years, and yeah, to finally make it a reality is huge.
Yeah, you say 4 years in the making. Give us an idea of the amount of commitment required.
Yeah, quite a lot. I mean, the training, the diet, the cardio, it all comes together to make the physique, really. So yeah, it takes a lot of time.
Your diet must be particularly important. We see you working out there, but your diet must be important as well. It's what you put in as well as the exercise you do, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, everything's weighed, everything's measured, every last meal's calculated, so we know exactly the calories, the protein, the carbs, the fats, what time I'm having the meals.
Really?
Before the workouts, after the workouts, during the workouts. Yeah, every last details.
That sounds like something you should be sponsored for.
Yeah.
I was going to ask if it's worth it, but presumably it is.
Absolutely.
Because this is yours.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
So, well played on that.
Thank you very much.
You do think it's worth it?
Every second.
What's the biggest sacrifice you make? What's the thing you miss most?
Sleep. I think it's sleep, because you're working around your work, your clients, because I'm a personal trainer as well.
Right.
I work around my clients as much as I can. So because the training's such a big commitment, the cardio, we do morning cardio, afternoon resistance training, evening cardio, and then work between everything.
So is this how the personal training is how you make it pay, presumably?
Yeah.
I'm guessing there's not a big check that comes with that trophy.
When you get up to the bigger leagues, which now I have access to because I'm a pro fitness model, I have access to the bigger leagues, which eventually, hopefully, will give a return.
At the minute, you're funding it yourself.
Yeah.
Right, I understand.
Yeah.
It's interesting because you were telling me a little bit earlier that this competition isn't just about muscles, it's about all-round good health. Why is that so important to you?
I think it conveys quite a positive message to my clients as well as people that work in the gym, or anyone really, that they can lead a healthy lifestyle as well as attaining goals like this, and building the bodies in a sort of a positive way by paying attention to the diet and the training and having fun with it as well, because I love what I do.
You say having fun, but I know earlier on, or this time last year, you were about to have an extremely difficult time because you were one of the many people in Carlisle who ended up being forced out of their homes because of Storm Desmond.
That's right.
How difficult has it been to train for competitions like this, given those difficulties that you faced?
It's been difficult. We, like you mentioned, we took third place last year, and instantly after I took that third place, I knew that I wanted the first place, and I knew I had what it took to get to the first place. I knew the ins and outs of the competition, and we actually set April this year to compete and redo the same category and try and take first. And with the flood and organising houses and accommodation and insurance and all that kind of stuff, it had to get shelved.
Yeah, it's disrupted so many people's lives in
massively.
Ways,
yeah, I mean, it's to work and organise clients and run my business as I do, and train and diet for shows. Something I had to give.
When it comes to the shows, as you call them, the competitions, how is it judged? Is it purely a physical? I mean, presumably there's a lot of vanity in this, isn't there?
Very much so. Very much so. There's a lot of different aspects that come into it, because, like you said, it's not just based on muscle size, the one that I competed in. It's overall appearance, marketability, stage presence, confidence. All these different things come into play. So, I mean, I wasn't the biggest one on stage, but I had apparently what it took to take the top spot. So I had overall in each category the most marks.
Because your category, I mean, is it achievable for the mere mortal?
Absolutely.
So because you do see some bodybuilders, their definition is such that it starts to look a little bit
cartoonish.
Yeah.
No, I think that's why I love this, the Miami Pro and the sort of the fitness model side of things a lot more, because it's a more sort of natural look. It's an achievable look that anybody, if they put their mind to it, they can do it. So yeah.
Good Dan, it's absolutely fantastic to see. Thank you so much for coming in and bringing this amazing trophy, and all the best in the future.
He's a global champion, he's a personal trainer. You know who to call.
Let's stay with sporting success, because success on the pitch is translating to money for the bank for Carlisle United. The squad are in the promotion places, as I'm sure you know, and are unbeaten this season.
Well, now home attendances are up, and managers say that sales in the club's shop have trebled. Ryan Dollard has been to investigate the feel-good factor.